Hi, my name is Taylor. This is the first YouTube video that I'm making, and I'm an 18-year-old girl, or lady, should I say, and I'm sitting in bed, stroking a giant purple rhino that I bought for myself for Valentine's Day. How depressing is that? With no bra, no makeup, feeling miserable for myself, just wanting to sleep the day away and never wake up. That's how I'm feeling right now. And last night and this morning, I tried to find a video on YouTube and find information and articles on the web that would help me in my situation because I'm depressed and I found nothing. So I'm making this video because I feel like other people are going to be in the same situation that I am in, and they're not going to find a video or any help. And being the person that I am, I know that it takes a lot to get through something like this, and I know that I should give some advice out there. My story is quite unique, and it doesn't quite fit this description, but it goes along the lines of what I would want to hear if I were in a situation like this. The gist of the story is just, if you're listening to this video and you're in love with someone, but they don't love you back, and now all of a sudden they're starting to talk to someone, and talk to someone, you know what that means, and you're having a hard time with this because previously, you know, loving someone and them not loving you back, but you know, they don't know that you love them, so they don't know that you're going to be jealous, and now you have to pretend that you're happy for them because they're finding someone, but really you just want to die and never wake up, you know. But you can't do that because you have to be the friend and you have to be excited for them, and that's what this video is about. It's about you getting over the fact that you need to let them be happy and you need to deal with your own insecurities and your own unhappiness, which is the hardest thing to do. The hardest thing in the world is, and the worst feeling in the world is losing someone. And the second worst, in my opinion, is realizing that the person you love doesn't love you back. And it's even worse if they love you as a friend and that they want to hang out with you, and then you're like, well, I kind of want to kiss you. Sorry, we don't feel the same connection, you know? And they're just like, whoa, what are you doing? And then you're like, I love you. And then it just gets awkward. So, but that scenario never happens because you're not brave enough to do that. So let's not play with ourselves here. That is weird terminology. Sorry, I've been through a lot in the last 24 hours. Penelope over here just is really helping me through this. She's giant, by the way. Okay, this is what helps me. Your friend just told you that they're talking to someone, and by your friend, I mean the person that you love, and your immediate reaction is that you just want to kill them. You just want to, this other person just needs to die. I don't know who they are. I don't care if they're Mother Teresa. They need to die. They are just, you know what, and I bet she's ugly. I bet he's ugly. I bet, like, this person is just, ugh, you know? I just, no. I bet. And she's probably, like, mean, too. Oh, no, she's probably a whore. Like, you know, she's probably a whore, or he's probably a man whore. He's probably a player, and he's just playing her, you know? You tell yourself stories that are just going to make you feel better, instead of being happy for them. And in this case, I'm going to talk about a girl and a guy, okay? So I know if you're a guy and you're listening to this and you're thinking about a girl that's falling in love with another guy, you know, just apply the pronouns to your situation, okay? But in this case, it's your best friend that's falling in love with a guy. That's a bit weird, since, yeah. See, I told you my situation's very strange. Or it's let's say it's your best guy friend that's falling in love with a girl. There, that's better. Okay. Now that makes more sense. So you're in love with your best guy friend, but he sees you as a friend, and, you know, he tells you he loves you, and he even holds your hand, and even, like, you know, leans on you, and you have a very intimate relationship, and it makes it worse because it makes you feel like you're actually dating, but you're not, because he's not kissing you and he doesn't feel the way that you do, and he doesn't tell you that you're beautiful, or even maybe he does tell you that you're beautiful. Maybe he's playing with you. Like, that would be terrible. In that case, you need to run out of that relationship because that's just tormenting you. But in my case, I have a very tormenting relationship, and my situation has been going on for 4 years. Yeah, 4 years I've been dealing with this. I'm in love with someone that does not love me back, and they don't know that I love them, and then just turmoil. It's just turmoil. I live in infinite turmoil. God forbid they find this video. So, now they've just told you, now your guy friend's just told you that he's talking to a girl, and he hasn't had a girlfriend in a long time, and this is sort of a new feeling for you. You haven't previously had to deal with this. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now that you need to be the friend, because if this relationship means anything to you, you need to be the friend in their eyes, and you need to be the person that they want to talk to, because they do. It's your best friend. He's going to want to tell you all this information. He's going to want to tell you, oh, she's talking to me. Oh, yeah, she's really cute. Or, oh, this, blah, blah, blah. He has butterflies. He needs someone to share it with. Or he's going to share it with his mother, with his guy friends. No, he's sharing it with his best friend. Or she's sharing it with her best friend, So they're going to want to tell you stuff, and you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to put your feelings aside, put your poker face on, and go cry at home, okay? But right now, this is probably the opportunity that, I know. This is probably the opportunity that you need to realize and take a step back, that you need to detach yourself. That you need to reevaluate your life and just take a moment to, it's really hard. You just need to take a moment to think, this was going to happen eventually. This is something that you knew was going to happen, because they don't feel the same way about you, and you know that. I mean, the situation is like trying to tell a child, it's trying to explain to a child that's not listening. Your brain being the adult, and your heart being the little child that doesn't understand what you're saying. Your brain is like, they don't love you back, man. You just gotta suck it up, eat your vegetables, be strong, and you just gotta suck it up, man. Don't worry about it. You have other things to worry about. You're gonna meet someone that's gonna love you. You're gonna meet someone that's gonna do everything. They're gonna love you back. And just because this person doesn't love you back, I don't know why my brain is ghetto, but anyways, and the heart's like, or the little baby heart's like, no, but they love me. They do love me. I just know it, No, and the brain's like, no, you don't know it. Look at all the facts. No, but I just feel it. It can't be. How can you feel this way about someone and then not feel the same way? It's just your heart's telling you. And the brain's like, you're a freaking idiot. It's the best way to describe it. Your heart's a little child and your brain knows better, but it's not like, literally, easier said than done. But, this really helped me. You need to take this opportunity of your friend talking to someone, and you need to take this opportunity to reevaluate how attached you are, and how this is actually preventing you from meeting someone of your own. This is preventing you from being in a relationship. This is preventing you from living your life. You're fantasizing about something that's never going to happen. It's like looking at a chocolate bar inside of a glass case. You want the chocolate, but you're never going to get the chocolate because you don't have the passcode to get in that safe. The chocolate's in there, that little glass case. You can't get to it, though. You can't eat the chocolate. Sorry. You don't get the chocolate. And you know that. But you have hope that somehow you're going to find the passkey and you're going to get in and you're going to eat the chocolate. But hope is the worst thing to have in this situation, because unless you are brave enough to confess how you feel, and unless you're brave enough to say, I actually don't care how this turns out anymore. I'm just going to go for it and tell them how I feel. In that case, if you're brave enough to do that, do it. Because that is the hardest thing to do, is to tell them how you feel. But be prepared that it could end badly. And if they've had 4 years, like in my case, to tell you how they feel, and you still are in denial, that they maybe feel the same way. I mean, they've had 4 years to tell you. I mean, yes, they could be feeling the same way as you are, and they could have been keeping it in for 4 years like you have, but what are the chances of that? Come on. Now, I'm going to be your brain, okay, and I'm talking to the little heart over here, and I'm telling you that there are a lot of people that go through this, including me, and honestly, I'm the strongest person I know, because I've been through so much with this, and I'm still holding in there, and I'm still like able to push through. But I mean, I know some people out there, people have killed themselves over this. So the fact that you are still here, and you're still standing, and you're still healthy, and you're still pushing through with this after how many months or years or whatever, you know, you're strong, which means that you can go through anything, and it means that you can push through this, and you can find someone and talk to someone about this, or don't. Talk to me, you know, comment below. I'll reply, because I'm probably going to go through this for a little while longer, honestly. I mean, it's going to take some time, but I realized that if I don't detach myself right now, I'm not going to be opening to living a life of my own. I'm not going to be open to finding someone that's going to feel the same way about me. I'm not going to be open to that, because I've been worrying about this one person chasing after this one chocolate bar in this one case when there's tons of chocolate bars lying on the floor. Like, you know, a chocolate bar could literally be shoving its contents in my mouth, and I still would be like, no, I want the one in the case. I suppose this goes along directly with you want what you can't have. But I know this is really hard, and I know that you obviously are in desperate need of help, and that's why you've searched for this video and found me. But use this as an opportunity to reevaluate your situation, reevaluate what you want the end result to be. Think about it. Be the brain in your life, or listen to me and let me be the brain. What do you want the end result to be? What do you want to become of this? Okay, you obviously want to date them. You want to be their lover. Okay. That's the end result. That's the only thing you need to focus on then. Then okay, you've established that. Then the second thing you need to establish is, what are you willing to go through, or what are you willing to do to make that happen? And that means potentially ruining your relationship. Is the potential of being with them worth losing the relationship over? 8 times out of 10, no. And that means that you need to find something else to do. You need to listen to what I've just said and detach yourself, and stop talking to them. No, don't stop talking to them, but stop talking to them on a regular basis. I mean, you probably text and talk every day. You probably see them every day. And in my case, yeah, a lot. Talk to them a lot. You need to back off a little bit. Let them have their little freedom, and let them just live their life. Be the friend. Be cool for a little while, you know? And they'll notice that you're being a little cool, and then tell them, like, you know, I'm giving you some space, you know, to figure out yourself out. And, you know, I mean, who knows? They could, like, drop this person and come crawling to you and be like, no, why are you dropping me? You know, who knows, man? Who knows? But you just need to figure out what you want the end result to be and make that happen. And that could mean doing some of the hardest things ever. But that could also mean, going through hard times, going through the storm means that you're going to get to that light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to get there, and that sounds like you're dying. I'm sorry. Poor analogies. Sorry. But that just means that you have to suck it up. Suck it up. Detach yourself. This was going to happen eventually. This is going to happen eventually. And it's happening now. Or even if it doesn't happen now, it's just preparing you for what might happen in the future. And you need to meet someone for yourself who loves you back, because you are amazing, and you deserve a lot better than someone who doesn't love you. I hope this helped. I don't really know what I just said, but I just spoke like we're buddies, you know? So, I hope this helps. Comment below if you need any help for anything, okay? Bye.